Yo, yo. Don't worry, Gotchi. That last thing there is just a disclaimer. It's a normal RP disclaimer. It's not my characters are not anything extreme. Well, one of them is, but she's not my primary. Hi everyone. It's been a bit. Sorry if I'm dropping frames. I have a lot of shit running in the background. That even my 4090 and God PC are kind of struggling. Um, Hoping I don't have to drop the bitrate. I might have to, though. Tell me if I'm dropping frames, please. I will quickly end the stream and restart it, as long as before I switch scenes. Um, we're not going to be actually starting for another, like, 10 minutes. I just want to say hi and talk to you a little. My friend is, like, going to do something real quick. It's been a while. I was held at gunpoint and told to stream, or else. I chose or else, no, I'm kidding. But, I won't really have time for a proper talk until after what is going on. And what is going on is that I am doing some Metaverse RP in VRChat. I've been wanting to get into it for a long time. I did a little bit of it with Brim a while back, about a year ago, off stream, well, on their stream, and I was on their stream like a week ago, just doing like an RP thing. But my character is finally complete. They're joining the thing. Hopefully they'll start going on missions. You don't remember me having a voice? I did voice reveal until... Fuzzy, thank you for the raid. If there's any mods here, can you shout out? I'm not in a position to shout out. I'm sorry. God, all my mods are gone. Everyone's gone. It's all in pieces. The stream's dead. But I did come back. There won't be a regularly scheduled streaming schedule. God, what a tongue twister. But I will be streaming important RP stuff, including like this. I will be streaming when I feel like it's appropriate for RP, or I just want to. I'm going to be taking this a lot more casually, because honestly, that makes a more successful streamer in my mind. If you start making it all professional and making it all scheduled and purposeful, it loses its character. Which, by pointing that out, I risk actually counteracting that, funnily enough, because then I am providing structure into what is supposed to be unstructured by just pointing out whatever. It's a paradox. Or I'm just stupid. But yeah. I'm going to be doing some RP stuff. Once the scene changes, it might be another 10 minutes, it might not. I won't be talking for a while. To chat, at least. I'll be talking probably a lot. I might... If my audio is too loud, let me know. Might be some points where my character is like screaming or yelling or anything, making loud noises. Her name's Katherine. She is... I guess you guys will figure out kind of what she's like. Just say she's in a kind of shitty situation. And leave it at that. You guys will figure it out as you go along if you tune and watch around. Well, watch... Yeah, you know, English hard. You just fell out of my chair, absolutely astonished, shocked, simply cannot comprehend these circumstances. Bravo. I'm clapping. I don't know if my mic can pick it up. I'm clapping, River. I'm clapping along with you. Are you standing up? Is there a standing ovation right now? I can't believe it. It's so amazing, right? It's so... God, it's such an important comeback. This is cataclysmic for Twitch. I'm here to destroy everyone. I'm siphoning off everyone's viewers, you know, encoding overload. Consider turning on video settings or using a faster encoding preset. That's what happens when I have multiple machine learning based algorithms running in the background and like 20 OSC programs in a very heavy avatar and streaming, and I'm streaming at 20,000 bit rate. Let me maybe lower that a little if I can. Okay, good to know, Brim. If you can hear me, I don't think they can. Hopefully you guys can only hear me talking right now and not Discord, and you'll only be able to hear the game, so... I guess a little bit of a content warning. My character is kind of going through something right now, but it'll hopefully get better. Oh, whoa, stutter. Oh god, encoding, stream, and encoding. Oh god, I didn't think this through. Oh god, I did not think this part through. We'll see if it causes issues, but I'm dropping 5% of my frames, you know? They're all falling out of my hands. Content warning, shit's fucked. You talk like I have food in your mouth? I'm never gonna talk again. I'm going back to being mute. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. I am hard to get a hold of. Yeah, I am dropping 5% of my frames. Can I afford to quickly restart? I'm outputting on 1440p. Guys, chat, tell me, are you able to view the stream at 1440p right now? Is it like letting you view it like that, or am I just wasting frames? I was kind of hoping to get a higher res stuff because bitrate is kind of important for some things. Aki, oh my god, okay, I need to stop talking to chat. I'm kind of getting distracted. It's 1440? Okay, cool. I got into the enhanced broadcasting beta and then never used it because I wasn't a streamer anymore. I still am not. I have a lot to catch up on, and that'll wait a few hours, so make sure you're tuning around. You know, tuning in. For now, though, I should probably close stream and get back to Brim before they come and punch me in the face. Not using Firefox? Well, it looks like you should use Microsoft Edge. Because that's what I use. Because it's basically Chrome, but better, and AdBlock works. With none of the extra shit that Opera has. And trust me, I've tried using Opera. Microsoft. Oh, if you're trying to avoid corpos, I want to be throwing out a lot of cyberpunk lingo. It's kind of infested me, like straight up. I unironically used the word choom at one point, and I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just making myself look worse. I've unironically used cyberpunk lingo before, and then been called out on it and not noticing it. Okay. Shut the fuck up, Brim. They can't even hear you. Oh, they don't vote and support HEVC? Yeah, it makes sense. Cyberpunk with my whole aesthetic? Well, that hasn't changed, and you'll see. I have to go. I'll see you all in a bit, because it's technically I was supposed to already started whatever is happening right now. Okay. Give me like 2-3 minutes, and then the scene will change. Also, good to see all of you. I hid my viewer count, so I'm not going to get self-conscious, but I see there's a good amount of you. Good to have you all back now. Tune in. Miss you, Aki. God, I wish I could lower my bitrate or something midstream, but whatever. I fucked up. I'm not a real streamer anymore. 10:25. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Time to go. Fuck, no, not now. No, please. Fuck. God damn it. Let me portal, you stupid fucking machine. Let me Fuck. Okay. I need to find a public terminal or something to boost my signal. Fuck this city, dude. Fuck this fucking city. I'm gonna find her. Camouflage on. Okay, cool. Oh shit. Maintenance. I don't think it sees me. Okay. Fuck. Where's terminal? Nearest terminal. Okay. Come on, turn back on. Cloaking on. Camouflage on. Fucking work. You worky piece of shit. Okay. Noise sensors. Stay away from it. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, it's on. I want this fucking cloak hold, dude. Okay. I don't want any trouble. Oh fuck. Just leave me alone. Just leave me fucking alone. Okay. Fuck. Overclock on. Overclock off. I don't want any trouble. Turn off, you stupid fucking thing. Overclock off. I'm not resisting, just let me go. Oh, fuck. Oh, my safety's on. Fuck. My fucking safety's on, dude. Cloak on. Camouflage on. Camouflage on. Camouflage on, you stupid thing. Overclock off. Fuck! Work, you stupid piece of shit! Fuck! Ah, fuck! Stupid fucking leg, dude! Where's the nearest terminal? Where's the nearest terminal? Where's the nearest terminal? Southeast, okay. I didn't do anything! Stupid fucking machine. Too much. No cover. No fucking cover. Fuck. Stop jamming, you piece of shit! Overclock on. Overclock on. Overclock off. Overclock off. Come on. Turn off, you stupid fucking son of... Ah, shit. Fuck. Don't have much time left. Camouflage on. Camouflage on. Come on. Come on. There you are. There you are. Oh my god. Stupid fucking jam. Camouflage off. I can't do anymore. Can't risk anymore. Where are you? Stupid fucking bot, leave me alone! Overclock on, I gotta run for it. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck! Fuck! Oh shit, 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 shit. Oh shit. I'm ready. Where's the terminal? One more shot. Fuckers are too tanky! Where is it? Where's it? Over there. Last minute. My fucking leg. Oh, God. Out of it. Come on. Fuck, I'm out. Okay. Fucking. Come on. Go. Please. Okay. You failed! You failed, you piece of scrap! I'm out of this fucking city! Come on. Go faster. Fuck. Okay. Come on. Okay. 50. How many shots left? Two shots left. Okay. 90. Get the last shot in. Fuck you! Okay. And go. Okay, there we go. God, I hate stealth RP, but I made a stealth character. I made my movement too fast. Oh fuck, that actually got my heart racing. I'm too fast. I wasn't able to be precise with where I was going. Oh fuck. Okay, gotta tell Brim to. I poured it out. I waited like 2 minutes, I think. Fucker got me in the leg. Fuck.
Good job.
You got me in the leg. You piece of shit.
Nice.
I'll be going into ages limping with my fucking gut around the corner.
Yeah. You would recognize those things, by the way.
I would?
Yeah,
Coilism?
It would be... They're typically used for construction.
Oh, fuck. You should have told me that before we started. I would have made some comments about fuck. Okay. Or whispered in my fucking ear in Discord, but God. Okay. I would have been insulting Coil the entire time, knowing he was recording it.
Well, it was dark, and it looks...
Yeah, dark, my fucking shit was... I was, like, enabling and disabling my... I want to add a cooldown to the overclock, because it's too powerful. Or make the cooldown way worse, or the fucking overheat way worse. I basically was miming malfunctions and shit like that. I should have had my...
How long can you have your cloak up before you overheat?
I think 3-4 minutes. I should probably lower that, but...
Oh, wow. Okay. I was trying to, like...
That was what we agreed on early on.
I was trying to...
I wouldn't have been able to walk the entire way with the cloak, so I was having it malfunction. I was like, that wouldn't work. As soon as I snuck around you right as we started, I was like, oh shit. This cloak is gonna be way too powerful. Especially, unless I was kind of hoping you would like hear me. Like, I was like kind of letting like some noises out, but I don't know if the in-game mic can pick that up. Because it doesn't mask sound, only thermal and optics. That's why it's a thermoptic.
Yeah, I forgot about your fucking X-ray bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, well... if there was a way to make it like selectively only show people, I could make it only show biosignatures, but yeah. I only used it a few times. I'm gonna make some of my headset displays use power. Let's see what that's fair.
There's gotta be some way to like dig into the shader that it uses for the X-ray and like exclude the shader from it with like a render queue thing or something.
Maybe. I'll maybe poke a shader monkey about it. I'm not really a shader person. Oh, my dropped frames dropped. I get it. Okay, I should probably request on Sean.
Hop in, you already did. Oh yeah, request on Sean.
Did they approve me? Did they access granted?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Hybris is there.
She's
Probably.
not there currently. She's talking
Oh,
to
okay.
her. She's talking to one of her kids right now. They're in some. I think they're in some other map.
Okay, cool. So, should I show up with my gun drawn? Because I had it around the corner like this. Like, fuck. I was kind of hoping you bum rush me.
Oh, maybe
I was gonna have like me shooting, get shot, and teleport.
Terminal or something.
What?
Actually, you're just inside the terminal at the cathedral.
Oh, Hybrises?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please tell me my voice changer was actually working. I was like paranoid.
It was. It was working. It was working.
Okay.
It worked great. It caught me by surprise. I was like, oh fuck, no. Okay. Coil wood arms, fucking. You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You scared the shit out of me! Who the fuck is that? Fuck Zafira! I'm never coming back to this hellhole unless Heather's here. Is it Zafira or Zafira?
Zafira.
Okay, with a CA. Okay. Alright. That noise! I heard it. I was able to hear it in character. Did you just put this together for this?
Yeah.
Damn, okay. I guess it's not too complicated. Okay, I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna go over there. See you there?
I just adapted a model I had, but I had to fucking put a gun on it.
Damn, you did that quick. You were so quiet the entire time.
Yeah, I know.
When you were working on shit. I thought you were scheming to get like 10 people in. I was about to get ambushed by a gang or something.
That would be really cool, though.
I was like, oh, fuck no. Coil hired another gang to come after me. Every fucking city, dude. Where do his connections end? By the way, chat. Hi. You may have noticed that my character name is Katherine Hebert. A lot of it, the backstory of stuff is very inspired by Worm. Because I'm a fucking nerd. I'm a nerd. This is like Callus Row.
I interview, bitch.
Okay, are you going as Yona?
It hasn't been known as Callus Row for a long fucking time. It's Neon Divide
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's Neon Divide.
But also, I think Neon Divide's kind of dead.
Lamau. Oh, does my in-game Discord toggle work? Like, oh, it does. It does definitely. Oh, wrong button.
Stupid.
Water noises. Hope you like that ASMR chat.
I hear you in Discord too.
Oh. Well, now you don't. I didn't even have to leave the game.
I'm gonna pop out.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay, I was gonna stay anyways, but sure. I'm scared! This is the first time I'll be RPing in Metaverse that isn't Dagger or you.
It's fine, you got this.
I'm spooked. I'm out of ammo! I'm out of ammo!
Yeah, the pistol was not doing anything. You had to use your rifle.
I was too close. Like to peek corners with the sniper, I had to wait until I was in the longer range area. That and she was kind of worried about collateral, even though she kind of knew there wasn't anyone around. And she also didn't want to attract more attention with the louder gunshot.
Yeah.
Alexa, lower temperature 1 degree. Okay, I gotta go before my invite expires.
Go.
See you there? You're playing Yona tonight, right?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Bye. Brim's other character, Yona, is, it's not dead. I don't think it is. Probably is. I don't know. Oh. Ad break starting in 2 minutes? I guess I'll wait the 2 minutes out. Can I start the ad break now? Can I, like, actually push it? This is kind of... Okay. There's no one here. There's almost no one here. Hi, Don. There's only 7 people online. It's fucking an hour and a half after lobby start. Wait, who's gonna give my interview then? There's no officers online. Is Sean an officer? I guess we could just pause it or something. I thought there were some officers online. But yeah, look. I'm all damaged. Look at how damaged she is from living on the streets for 5 months. And with no maintenance, and she can't do maintenance on herself. Bare basics of her background. She was kidnapped and turned into a synth, which is basically anything that involves synthetic organisms like robots, AI, etc., etc. Whoa, CGE is back? Yeah, true. I am back. Whoa, crazy. I don't think there's any officers online. Yes, you're on the right mic. I don't think there's any officers online.
You just have to wait then.
She's stuck in limbo, like just frozen in time, holding a gun around the corner.
Yeah.
Guys, I missed some partner anniversaries. Oh, I'm unmuted.
I think Oblivious is like coming back soon because it looks like she's now out of character with Miriam.
Okay.
And I think they were just. I think they were just like. I think they're in character at the cathedral. I think they're just like in the terminal.
Swap into Yona so I have a face to look at.
But that's
You're just invisible. But yeah, they'll be back. I'll just sit here until then. I really hope my voice glitch is working. I hope I didn't flip the bool and have it be true. Oh god, now I'm paranoid. No, I had it on the entire time. I was kind of hoping it would happen. Fuck! Fuck no! Oh shit.
An advertisement pops up right as that happens.
Perfectly timed. Hopefully that wasn't too loud.
Funny.
The timing was all the timing of all of that was perfect. Everyone who subbed, all fucking I don't know how many, 5 of you, or 10 of you now. Thanks for not getting fucked by the ad. Oh my god, she's so cute. Okay, now that I know it works, I'm going to actually reset. The voice.
You know what you should do? You know what you should do? Whenever she's like damaged, you should have like a chat redeem to
Yeah, to trigger it, that'd be easy as hell.
Set off your fucking set off
Use
your
sublink
glitch.
to trigger it. I could. It'd be my first sublink toggle, considering I fucking helped make the program and I've never used it.
Get him out! Get him out!
The voices! Hopefully that wasn't too loud, chat. Hopefully the ad didn't also nuke it right as it started. Hopefully it's right as it was going on. That was perfect, though.
We just do this here until Oblivious joins.
There can only be one. No, just keep doing it. We have to commit. Commit to the bet. Commit to the bet. She'll just join it like I see. You're that kind of friend. You're the goofy one. You're the stupid one. Is she talking? I'm deaf now. Was it that loud? I hope it wasn't that loud, guys. Welcome back from the ad break. But I hope it wasn't too loud. I can lower the volume of my mic right now. Tell me if my mic is too loud compared to the game. I can lower it right now. I should have checked that first, but I was hoping when I was doing the little intro. Yeah, it was pretty loud. Okay. I noise gated it a little, but I'll lower my volume a little to be a little bit in the red zone.
Testing.
I'll go down like 3 decibels. You're deaf now? I'm sorry. I jump scared my viewers with noise.
Buh, buh, buh.
Oh, my
I
bitrate's
love her
stabilized.
long hair. I love
He's
it.
so cute. He's so cute. Oh my god, I love. I guess while we're waiting, I
Woof.
can. No, okay. I was gonna swap into Karina, but I should probably stay in Catherine just for the
Nah, yeah,
emergency.
stay in character. Oh, I forgot I have to release it now.
So chat, we're waiting for someone who has authorization to come and give my interview. Because I thought there were people on, but there's actually no one really in the
Wait, is that not
thing right
working on
now.
your screen?
What? Oh, do it. Sorry, I was talking to chat. What, the blood?
No.
You just screenshot?
Just-
Is it mine overriding?
No, there is no effect on this. It's just the slash and the trail.
Yeah, it's working. It's working.
Okay, you just didn't
Stop
react to
calling
it.
me. Because I was talking to chat. I love that noise. Ooh, yours is bigger. No, no.
Yeah, and it.
How did I? Magic trick.
How did you what? Oh.
Grab the gun. I really need a grab lock or something. Look at her tiny knife.
I mean, it's kind of a normal
In her
size
tiny
knife.
gun.
Granted, the knife I was using this morning to make French onion soup was bigger than that.
Oh! Fail RP, there's no blood, so why does support blood? Sting, thank you for the sub. Oh, I should... thank you everyone who subbed. Orko, Geo, I'm gonna ignore Brim stabbing me. Stingator, thank you all for the subs. Thank you. And thanks to everyone who stayed sub the past 2 years. Hopefully you've been using my emotes enough to get some value out of it. This month will make it 3 years. How about you don't remind me of how little I streamed? I'm kidding. I'm well aware of how little I streamed. I'll recap what's been going on lately in my life. Maybe later, maybe. Who knows? Maybe I just end stream, you know, and never come back.
What should I be wearing? I figure I probably
Nothing.
Probably should just be wearing
Nothing. Don't you dare. Okay.
This is kind of a fit. It's kind of a look.
That's a lady look. That's a fucking I own the room look. You walking like you gotta sway your hips.
Yeah.
Is that the method Yona? Is that the method Yona decided to take? Seduce an officer to gain inside info.
Totally.
Karina would be like, I don't know where you learned that, but I'm glad you're taking the initiative.
Let me take my collar off because I'm not supposed to have it.
No color.
No.
No. Why am I lagging?
Should I be
I
a
wonder-
little more casual today?
Depends on how comfortable Yona feels this being her. Is it? I mean, she's been around for. This is the only social RP lobby. Like it's every week, but there is like
Yeah,
Yona
I've been here
is
for a bit.
going to the station more than once a week, right?
I think so. I guess.
I don't know how the in character works when it's only a once a week lobby for social events. I guess everyone actually still socializing out of character, but all the important socializing
Yeah,
happens
kind
during
of.
that time. Okay, so she's probably been around, so maybe she's a bit comfortable enough. Maybe she lost the gauntlets and is wearing like different top. Mm-hmm.
It's so hard for me to get into her voice if I haven't been like thinking about it.
I could hop right into Karina's voice. Karina's is so easy to do. Yona. I just have to say that once and then I'm in.
Yona.
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 Fuck, I can't do this. I have to stay as Katherine. From abuser to abusee. Oh my god, you were kidnapped and forced to commit war crimes? Same. We should totally bond over our trauma. No,
Wait, did I commit war crimes? Or did
I
just commit
mean,
regular war acts?
regular war stuff. I mean, maybe
Not
you
war
committed
crimes.
war crimes, but like they weren't reported. No, I'm kidding.
Is ripping
I
someone's
don't
throat
think
out,
you.
is ripping someone's throat out with my teeth a war crime?
Is there even an like international body governing what is and isn't a war crime in Metaverse?
Depends. I don't know.
Depends.
I think that's an oblivious question.
Well, I guess we'll ask Oblivious. Probably not.
Yeah.
It's probably not really committing war crimes. Karina was an outstanding officer who attracted too much attention because she was too good at her job, and because her dad had political allies that she inherited.
People.
Two political allies or enemies that she inherited. But yeah. I hope. Can Sean is Charles an officer?
I don't think so.
Okay, so he just gives the tour. So because he didn't do your interview, he did the tour.
Yeah.
I like to imagine I'm stuck in
like, little
stasis,
skirt-
like magical
little
stasis,
skirt
like in the words right now.
sachet.
Cute. You're such a good little Novarian citizen. We should film propaganda reels with you. Actually, she'd totally do that. She'd totally do that. If you weren't in Bridgeport with Karina and you guys were instead sent back to Novaria, she'd totally use you to film propaganda. That'd be such a great way to push her agenda with you. You dodged being a movie star. You could have been famous. Half dab.
I can just attach your finger.
You can just attach with your teeth.
Got your nose.
She taught us
Your
trauma
arm.
bonding too. True. Oh yeah, my body pillows. Those are still a thing. I still have mine on my bed.
Yeah, that's old. That's old, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, I want to talk to chat for a little. Chat. Hi. I just wanted to... I guess I could do this in a second. Hope this doesn't break anything. How do I swap anchor? No. How do I swap pins? Here we go. Pin 2. Oh god, that's scuffed. And then I go spout. Oh my god, whoa, it's me. Would you rather trauma bond or James Bond? I'd rather trauma bond because I'm in need of intimate connection no matter the sacrifice.
Okay. I'm gonna go in. I don't really know what I'm gonna do tonight.
You're going in? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just sit here and pray that someone comes along. I'm frozen in
I think
stasis.
you should just go ahead and go in and just wait. I think you should
Wait,
go
wait
ahead
at the-
and roleplay.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, I could just
don't
wait.
go
Yeah,
in and see if somebody fucking.
okay, I'll
wait,
do.
like,
I want to talk to
2
chat a
or 3
little.
minutes and then just come after me.
Okay. I'm coming after you. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna talk a little, then we're gonna go in and sit on a bench and act all damaged and hurt and waiting on where the fuck's my officer? Am I late? But hi. My hands. Whoa. I hate when you. I don't have you guys open on like Access Overlay or an internal overlay because I don't want distractions. So I'm using the Steam overlay to see you guys. 1 second. Alexa, lower temperature 2 degrees. Alexa, lower temperature 2 degrees. Thank you, bitch. So, I'll talk a little about what I've been doing. Alexa, literally freeze my balls off. Wait, no. Okay, good. It didn't activate. So basically, where have I been? It's mostly the same from my birthday stream a year ago, except I moved. Actually, you guys I haven't streamed since I moved. Quick TLDR. Maybe I'll go over it more later. But I moved. Have my own apartment. It's pretty nice. It has its own private garage down below. It's really cool. I've been doing commissions on and off to pay for it, and using my savings that I made, that you guys so graciously provided me by subbing and subscribing and tipping and all the bits and everything. Are my eyes off? No, just that eye. Yeah, new apartment. It's pretty cool. My lease, it's been long enough that my 13th month lease got a notice for 80-day renewal. I've been here, well, any pilot stuff. Oh boy, has there been drama about aviation. Because, obviously, I'm trans. Or maybe not obviously, hopefully not, but probably obviously. Or maybe you didn't even know that. But, the FAA, this might get a little political. Because my new bio in VRChat is called "You're a Resident Extremist." I have very extreme political opinions towards one direction now because of what happened 5 months ago. So, as a trans individual, you have to go through a certain process to maintain your medical. To be a pilot, you need two things: your pilot's license, which is what you would imagine. You take all the tests, you do all the studying, you yada yada yada. You take the exam, you fly the airplane, build hours, yada. That's 50% of being a pilot. I mean, you technically don't stop being a pilot when you don't have the other 50%. Who's that?
Hello, hello.
Oh, okay. I might not be able to talk anymore. TLDR, my medical had issues because I'm trans, and I'll go over it later. But I should probably say hi. Say hi to this person. Talk to you guys, and I'll swap over the camera mode. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Yo. Oh, they disappeared. Okay, Oblivious is here, so I should probably head on in. But yeah, I'll talk more about it later. TLDR, there was a lot of drama. Had to go fly out of Denver, do some other stuff. So I'll go over it later. I'm nervous now because the big Hypers is here, and she's an AI, and okay, I need to get back in character.
There we go. Testing. Okay.
Yo. Hi.
Hello.
Oh my God. Whoa. That's not what I wanted to grab. There we go. Oh, okay. Need to get back in character. You got out of character for a little. That's fun.
Oh, understandable. Feel free to get back in character whenever you feel free. I will find you and hunt you down and.
I have enough people hunting me down. Please, no. Okay.
I'm gonna
Sounds good
you.
though.
Anyway.
See you.
I will see you around, gamer.
See you around. See you in 10 years. Okay. Back in character chat. I got all peppy. And Katherine is peppy when she's not, you know, a traumatized robot. Who the fuck is messaging me? Sizzle. Okay. Well. Okay. So, robot chasing me down. Recognized it as Coil. Probably recognized it right after the teleport. Stop grabbing the slide! Issue with the gun. If I grab it, the slide, Oh, it doesn't do it. Sometimes it grabs the slide in the right hand, and so when I shake it, it's a wiggly fizz bun. Oh, I'm nervous now. Fuck, dude. I look up to Hybris. So Brim's been gushing about Hybris for forever in Oblivious. I gotta not call them Oblivious. That's a close friend thing for. I mean, Oblivious in character, but Hybris. Okay. So I know I'm late. At least I'm pretty sure I'm late because my reception forced me to run down an alleyway and almost get killed by a bot that Coil sent after me to recapture me. So I'm injured. My right leg's injured. I have my gun drawn. I teleport in. Out of ammo, so don't shoot. It was mostly a fear response. So okay. See what I mean? It's only when I make a fist with that hand. This was on. Okay. I'm going to leave my speed slower because I'm not going to need it for combat here. And I'm going to turn... When Hybris starts talking to me, I'll turn that on. That's the only toggle I should need. I should have added a grab lock. I don't think I'll need to grab anything during this, so I should probably turn my gestures off. I forgot to add a way to prevent me from grabbing this. Oh, that means I can't put it away. Wait, can I? Oh, I can. Okay. Okay. Oh, I haven't been this nervous in a while. Oh yeah, there's no teleports to this. Oh, thank God.
Alright, this might be a little bit more intense. Yeah. Alright.
Katherine Hebert reporting for my interview.
I think you might need to report to the med bay first. Let's,
No, I'm fine.
let's get
I'm
you
fine.
there.
I can do the interview first.
I say it, I don't think that's how this is gonna work. I don't think Miss Hybris would be very happy with anyone giving you an interview while you're injured. Let's get you inside. With, support.
Yeah, I can walk with support. I don't know if a
Alright,
medic will do
which
anything.
leg?
I'm a synth, I guess. I need mechanic.
Alright, come on.
Yeah, this leg.
Well, you're lucky he's good at fixing people, and I'm good at fixing just about anything else.
Alright.
Do you mind letting us know what happened? Why?
Just being chased down by some Borg. Some bot that someone sent after me in Zafira.
Fuck.
Do you know what district you were in?
No idea. I'm not native.
Alright, we're gonna have some steps coming up, so...
Okay. Should be fine. I was just running on this, like, it should be fine, but I appreciate it.
We try to look after our own, whether they're new or old.
Or anyone that arrives?
This happen often. Interviewees coming in injured.
Mine. That is kind of a first, at least in my experience. Over here, so the door, please.
Are they okay?
Oh, was I not? Okay.
Alrighty. Here we go. Alright.
I should be
Careful,
fine.
careful.
I'm tougher than I look.
Tougher than I look can mean many things. I have nerve
I am-
damage to about 40% of my body. Doesn't mean I like it. Ugh.
I have nerve damage to 100% of my body.
Well, I mean,
I
that
shouldn't
doesn't
laugh
make
about
sense. You
that.
don't have nerves.
Yeah, it's
I
not
have
on me.
synthetic nerves, so it's possible.
Oh, true. Alright, up one step.
It's not as simple as that, but I'll go over that when I'm on the table.
Alright, one more. There you go. Alright, come on. Almost there.
Okay.
Corner on this corner, Tiberius, right here.
Oh, fuck.
Most comfortable.
Alright, let's get you here then.
I really don't think
Let's
this is
walk
necessary,
in.
but I appreciate it.
Well, like you said, we look after our own. Even if you haven't passed an interview yet, we're still gonna take care of you.
You need me to get my shit?
I mean, if you want to, you can.
Roger.
I'm not gonna complain. Hi there, I'm Tiberius. I am an agent around here. Combat engineer. I also am a starship mechanic, and occasionally I help repair the synthetics that we have around here. Do you mind if I take a scan of you? Help figure out, run a diagnostic, anything like that?
Yeah. It should be fine.
Right. And if you feel you shouldn't feel anything from this, but for some reason if you do, let me know.
Yeah. I'll be fine. Okay.
All right, cool.
This won't knock me out. Well, okay.
No, it won't knock you out. It should just hopefully tell me what's wrong with you.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like your leg is having some issues.
Yeah, got shot by a plasma round. It grazed me though. Like,
Fucking plasma.
yeah.
Scorch mark. Alright, well.
Do you need layers removed?
I mean, if you could take the plate carrier off, the armor.
Yeah, I can do that.
Let me help you with that.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's dirty. I don't know why I'm focusing on
The
that.
issue. I am
That's.
the dirt man.
Look at the both of us and ask us if we're afraid of getting a little bit dirty. Alright, let me just.
One thing I will say, my body is quite protected. I don't know how well I'll take to replacement parts. I don't think it will
Well,
work out
hopefully
that
we can
well
just
without
fix what's already
someone.
in there, because
Yeah, please.
Right.
That'd be best.
just some connections got severed. It's a
Yeah.
grazing blow, so it's likely just, something just needs to be a little tightened in that everything.
That'd be awesome.
Do you have
I've-
a way to open up any sort of access panel, or do you want me to?
Best access is probably in my spine. That's where most of the connections are. But for the leg, I
Do we
can
want to roll her over?
remove the leg if that would give you best access.
I mean, if that helps you with that, and if you
Yeah.
just want. Wait, hold on. What do you mean by remove?
I mean remove.
Modular.
What else would I mean? It's a leg. I'll just do it. Fuck. Okay. Can you? I'm not drawing, but actually no, it's fine. This one. Fuck, I hate doing this. Fuck, I hate doing this. Okay. Oh, fuck, that always feels weird.
Okay, that's what you mean.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
I think most of the damage is surface damage. I have been out of maintenance for 5 months. Or 4. I think 4 months now. Yeah. Just get me walking through the interview, please. I don't think
once
a
we get
touch-up
that
will work
diagnostics
without
might be
that.
the best option.
No, it's just a little. It got scorched a little bit. It's probably just messing with your connection there.
Oh shit, I see it. Yeah. Okay. Thank fuck.
Yeah, try popping it back on it, and then you should be good to sit up.
God,
Let me know how to guide it in.
I hate this feeling. Okay, keep it straight.
Alright,
It needs to be straight for the connection. Okay, and then just in at an angle like 45 degrees. It'll line up with one of these pegs, these little dots here.
Hold on, right there.
And then, okay, when it's smooth in, and twist. Ready? Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Not again. Not again. That was really badly timed. Oh,
Should I be
that
concerned
wasn't the
about what
leg.
it was?
That was not the leg. It's fine. Oh, it's intermittent. I'll deal with it later. It can't be dealt with now. Okay. Okay. It's just lack of neural cleanup. Or something of the sort. I don't understand the specifics. I'm not really an expert on myself. It's been a while since I had someone give me a deep clean or a full scan or whatever you mechanics call it. And yeah. Okay. Oh, that feels better though. Everything okay? Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, just concerned, I suppose, but you know what it is, and at least there's that.
I have an idea of what it is. I mean, I think.
It's just not every day we have someone coming up to say they're coming here for an interview and they show up injured.
Yeah.
Can't say it's the first time it's happened, but you know, I'm surprised it's happened more than once.
There's extenuating circumstances, but I'd rather go over that.
Is there anything you would like me to do for the pain? Do you want me to tone down any sort of pain receptors or anything like that?
I don't think that's really possible. Sadly, it's I mean, you're mechanics. I probably should tell you this.
Be able to be edited.
Yeah. It's worth trying.
Yeah,
offering.
that's the best way to describe it. It's pretty protected. I think the term is black boxed. I think I'm not a nerd or a techie. It should be fine though. I hope. You guys have skilled mechanics, right? And skilled engineers.
We do. Yep.
It should be fine then. Just it'll probably take a bit of studying my makeup. I should be fine for the interview though. That was the only debilitating injury. Oh, fucker got me right as I was porting. My signal was screwed, so I had to use a public terminal, and he chased me down. Or it chased me down. Oh, that feels so much better. Thank you.
No problem.
Let me put my...
Would you like your kit back, or does that need to be maintenance?
How do I get back? It's... Ow! Okay. Okay. Wow, that's good. Okay. Should stall out.
Can you explain a little bit about what that is, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm not 100% clear on what it is. It's more that for the past 2 years, I've not had that issue, but as soon as I started wandering, and was lost access to maintenance, the issue propped up in the past few weeks, and it's fine. It hasn't really... It's just intermittent blackouts on my part. It should be fine. I promise.
Okay.
As soon as the interview's done, and I should be able to hold out through the interview until then. I don't want to disrupt your schedule or anything you have today.
We just have some downtime right now.
Oh, it's downtime. Okay. Is there... You guys are senior here, right?
Semi-yes,
Would you-
semi-no.
Is there anywhere I
Our
can talk without
boss.
being overheard? I have some, or to where I could talk to someone with a lot of trust around here. It's my circumstances are pretty extenuating, and I don't
It's hybrid.
want anyone overhearing and misunderstanding.
Miss Hybris behind you can.
Oh my god! Oh, my sensors must be offline. Okay, I didn't feel you at all. Hi.
There are a number of reasons behind that, I'm certain.
Quite. Yes. Let me put my kit back on. And do you mind if I get a little presentable before
If
we
you would
start?
like to redress,
Yes. Thank you, please.
whatever makes you most comfortable.
Okay. Okay. And oh, my boot. Okay. Okay. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Sorry for the bad
And you.
impression.
I will avoid passing any judgment on this. I would like to know how you present yourself when you are at your best, not when you are clearly in need of assistance.
I appreciate it. That means a lot, especially these days.
That being said, you indicated that the nature of your arrival here is somewhat sensitive, and given the clear damage to your systems.
Yes, I would prefer to have someplace where, so I would less people that or judge me based on misheard words or half statements would, the better. I would
Understood.
somewhere that's a bit, and it's not really my arrival. I was just being chased by an agent of someone, but my overall circumstances are a bit more
If you
sensitive.
would follow me, then. I have just the place.
I appreciate it. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
Rob,
Okay.
Through here, if you would please.
Thank you. Wow.
Do not mind me asking. Are you safe?
Is anyone ever truly safe?
I would like to
But-
think that this location is safe.
I agree. That's
Outside of
why
it,
I'm so.
I wish to know, are you safe? You
Um,
indicated you are being chased.
Yes, I may have angered an organization with my departure from their services.
I
Thank
see.
you.
I believe you indicated on your application that your name is Katherine,
Correct.
but do you have something else you wish for me to call you?
No, Katherine is fine.
Very well.
Mm-hmm. Right. Before we get started, the most critical issue is that, Shit. No. I guess that's the best way. I may be technically have a warrant out for my arrest in the city of Brockton Bay in the Northeast United Sanctuary. But there are very extenuating circumstances. I was forced into... I was forced into the service of a group against my will and turned into this. And I finally was able to depart their services 4 months ago after some
And these
events.
are the individuals that were chasing you down.
I believe so. Maybe not specifically, but individuals connected to them. My guess. It sure seemed like it. But I do technically have a history against the law, but it's not been anything willing on my part. That's mostly what I wanted to say. I didn't want anyone judging me as some criminal coming in here.
I see. Well, rest assured, you would not be the first to have come in here with an unusual record, though the severity of yours and the recentness of its relevance is highly concerning. I suppose I will ask.
If
Do
it's
you
any
have any
silver
evidence as to any of the claims that you have just made? Or anyone who can stand as witness? Provide testimony.
Not currently in contact. I do have my sister. No, stop! Fuck!
Perhaps you would like to sit down.
Sorry.
I would hate for
sit
more
down?
damage to come to you as due to loss of cognitive function and control of your limbs.
I appreciate it. Yes, if there's anywhere we could sit, that would probably be for the best.
Find a chair if you wish.
Okay.
And control of your limbs. And
Oh my
hunt you
god,
down
did I just
and
crash?
Find a chair if you wish. And control of your limbs. And hunt you down and find a chair if you wish. And control of your limbs. And hunt you
Crashed
down.
mid-interview with my...
Find a chair if you wish. And control of your limbs. And hunt you down and find a chair if you wish. And control of your limbs. And hunt you down and
Okay, chat, I'm back. I'm rushing in. Please, God, I don't even know if you can still hear me. Oh, God, please tell me I don't have to log out and log back in. Host PC starts running. Okay, maybe not. Fuck, dude. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear me. Thankfully, my mic is independent of my headset because I am Gigabrain, but my Steam VR crashed, and it crashed my GPU, so I had to log out and log back in of everything. If you guys can still hear me, hopefully the stream didn't end. Stream. There we go. Oh, thank God. Okay, let's get VRChat launched. Where's my controllers? Is it? That'd be very funny if it didn't detect my controllers. I don't even know if you guys can hear me right now. That'd be crazy. Is it detecting my controllers? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. VRChat. Launch. OBR advanced settings. My GPU, despite being a 4090, has been absolutely killing itself lately. And not in the funny way. Where hardware just goes bloop, but no, it's the mean way where it crashes everything on your computer. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Yes, you can. Okay, I got a re-request on you. Request invite, join. Why am I seeing this weird thing, OVR advanced settings, on my what? Do I not hear any audio anymore either? That's crazy. Okay. I don't hear anything either. Oh, shot. Okay, dude. Okay, cool. Now I don't hear anything. Audio. Test. Why can't I hear the game? I gotta go to my desktop real quick. Test. Okay, I hear everything now. Okay. Join. No, I'm not fucking relaunch VR advanced settings because it has this weird thing on my hand. I don't know how to get rid of it. Anyone know how to turn off the thing on my hand in VR advanced settings? Which shut down. And then Steam, library, launch. Okay. I'm not using the face cam. I don't want to set that back up. So you guys will just be stuck with my POV for a bit. Test. Okay, cool. There, double mic. Double mic should be off. Let me go invisible. I can't believe I crashed, dude! I restarted my PC before this and everything. My GPU's been having issues. Where'd they go? Anyone who's in Oblivious's stream, can you tell me where she went? I was gonna be like, I blacked out for a second, I'm sorry. Who DM me? Can anyone hop into Oblivious VR stream and tell me where they go? This world doesn't have a player teleporter. Nope. Not in any of the offices. You guys can hear me now, right? Oh, the mic is too loud. With the others? Okay. Should I go up to them? That'd be kind of weird. They're with the others? Excuse me? Where'd they go? With the others doesn't... In a place with a pool table? I don't see them. Oh, there they are.
Oh, there we go. I was worrisome for a second.
Okay, I'll go...
Now watch me fuck this up. Or never mind. Keep little faith. Okay. Nothing.
I can't... Okay, I'm sorry about that. The blackout must have been worse than I thought. Is there a chair I could sit down at?
Evidently. There are a number in this room.
Otherwise,
Take this one over here.
take a seat on a bench, or perhaps somewhere else, wherever you think you would feel most comfortable.
I'll take one of these. Okay. Oh, my head. The blackouts keep happening intermittently. I feel I should explain those.
Perhaps it would be... Oh, yes.
Before all this, I was human. But after what happened, I was forced into the service of that group, and ever since I've departed them, I've been lacking critical maintenance from the person who did this to me. As far as I'm aware, I've tried a few high-profile docs and mechanics, but I couldn't afford their prices, nor were they familiar with the work done on me. And as such, over the past 5 or 4 months or so, I've been without maintenance, and I do believe that just neglect has led to something going wrong in my head. Without a skilled technician or engineer looking in there, or software engineers, whatever they're called. I'm not really an expert on this. But they've been getting worse over the past few weeks. They shouldn't, I do believe it, hopefully it should be something well within your agent's capabilities to fix, I'd hope. So it shouldn't cause any operational issues in the
Without
field.
taking a closer look, I could not say for certain. However, I am certain anything is possible with enough time. However, time comes cost.
If you can, should you accept me, I'd be perfectly happy with taking out of my pay or garnishing my wages if it's necessary, as recompense for the help you'd be providing me to get me in a state where I can exist again without interference. I'm jumping ahead here, though.
My hope would not be to have to do this.
I appreciate it. I hope so too. I do believe that should be all I can cover about it. As for proof, sorry, I got a little off topic due to the crash. As for proof of my innocence, I do believe my sister could help, but she's in similar circumstance to I. And I have spent the last few months searching for her. I've checked Bridgeport, all of Brockton, and I started looking into Zafira before that hellhole became too much. And I haven't really found any sign of her. But she's the only one who, considering her similar circumstances to me, I don't know how much value her thoughts would have on my circumstances in terms of clearing me. My legal identity, as far as I'm aware, is not under suspect. I'm marked missing. I don't think the police ever caught on to who I was. At least it wasn't in any of the reports I read.
Perhaps, but it is still a risk that must be evaluated. That being said, from what you have said, you do not have contact with this individual.
No,
Sister.
I don't.
I see. Would you be able to provide some information as to who they are? Perhaps we can
Yes.
assist you in tracking them down better.
Her name is Heather. Heather Hebert, like me. She's 2 years my younger sister. Though, despite that, we actually look quite identical, considering we were both turned into this, our similar circumstances aligned around the same ages. So we actually quite look like twins.
I see.
do know she was sent out on a mission and then declared killed in action, but it's impossible. There was no body. The report it was all... I do believe it was misidentified completely. There was no evidence of her beyond just the fact that she was missing. I do believe it was marked that
Very
such a way
unusual.
for a reason.
Perhaps something to investigate in.
I'm hoping to be straightforward here to have... Aegis has a lot more information about the gangs in various cities and the operations of the criminal elements. And I'm hoping that somewhere in your guys' logs from the past few months or in reports that maybe there's something about her that I missed. I won't lie, that's a decent...
There is a
portion.
There is a significant amount of data that is funneled through. Perhaps with this, I can input a query and assist you.
I would appreciate that so much. You have no idea.
It is part of my primary function. That being said, I must ask, you approached us. Why?
First and foremost, I heard of your reputation through my work, though through quite a biased lens. But that biased lens, once aware of it, which I was the entire time, painted a picture of an organization that hopes to do good and hopes to bring justice and protect people, to be a shield. Heroes for hire, I believe it was quoted, though the person who said that was quite snide in their remarks about it.
Yes,
And
we
so-
are not mercenaries in the traditional sense. I much prefer the term peacekeeper.
I prefer that
Truth
term
be
as
told,
well.
this organization runs at a significant loss. But it was instilled in me that this was the right thing to do.
I believe so too.
That being
It
said,
was any organization
clear-
that seeks to prevent situations such as mine or subvert criminal elements is the best of the best in my book.
well, I am glad you regard us so highly. That being said, with a clearer picture for why you...
I'm sorry, you can go ahead. I'm just nervous.
I understand. My apologies. I am told I can be somewhat intimidating sometimes. Truth be told, I believe you. Everything that you have said aligns with what information I can find quickly within my databases, and your current physical status. I would like to do what I can to help. However, you understand that given your damaged state and the issues with maintenance, it will both take time and capital to bring you back into an operational status.
I understand.
That being said, given that you, as far as I can tell, are entirely of a synthetic nature, your day-to-day costs, I assume, are rather low.
Quite.
This
I
may be somewhat fortunate then.
am purely electrical powered and only every so often need an intake of some sort of coolant, usually just water, to keep my my coolant circulating. Though
Of
not
course,
strictly
and
necessary.
that should not be much of a problem. The more pressing matter is the physical maintenance and whatever software problems you're experiencing. As much as I am certain you would like to be able to help out immediately and be put to use, I cannot deploy you in the state that you are. It's an extreme liability to those in the field with you.
I understand. It's reasonable. My systems are, I've been told, very unique. They are black boxed, I think is the term. I'm not familiar with these terms. I was never really a tech person.
Most systems are rarely so open.
Exactly.
I understand. There is a certain difficulty in providing software maintenance and understanding what technical errors may be occurring without access to an internal system.
I do believe most of the issues are software that I'm having. In terms of function, I don't feel too much pain right now. Every error my system technically reports it feels like my body when it was human. Hits and touch and pain and wounds all feel the same, despite their different visuals. So, at least for my own self-diagnostic, I do believe the problem is all in here, which hopefully makes it less of a financial and more of a problem-solving issue. Hopefully.
It is difficult to say with certainty at the moment. However, we do have a host of other synthetic individuals here that operate in Aegis. So it should not be impossible. You are also not the first unit to walk aboard this station with such a closed-off system.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, it will take time, so long as you are willing, regardless of whether you are hired. I'd like to provide assistance where I can.
Are you sure? That's too much. Oh my god. I need to fix these
My apologies.
damn sensors. It's fine.
She's
It's
just
fine. Usually I'm harder to startle.
Hello. I hope you are well.
I am. I'll
If you would not mind.
after this,
Certainly.
whatever is happening here.
An interview.
I see. Alright,
If you would not mind taking a step back upstairs, though.
I'll be in the lobby.
Thank you. An old friend who has been visiting some time.
Sounds like fun. I understand that I may have to be held off on the active roster as long as needed to complete my repairs. I'll do whatever is necessary.
Of course. Your cooperation would be most helpful in achieving this. Your experiences with this other company, perhaps you can speak as to them and the potential benefits that they might provide to this organization. What sort of skills do you have?
I have a bit of experience, well, quite a bit of experience working as a scout and an infiltrator, and long-range fire support. in a squad-based environment. I don't have any specific training. I was forced to really learn on the job, but I'm used to working as Overwatch for street-level operations and infiltrating into buildings and marking enemies and gathering information.
See, that does seem rather useful. This other company. How much experience do you have with supernatural elements?
Define supernatural? Do you mean?
Whether they be creatures of myth or magic. I understand the sanctuary's borders have opened up quite a lot over the past few decades. However, as I understand it, there is still somewhat of a stigma against magic and the supernatural in certain places.
I have a small amount of experience with it. Not really from where I'm from or where I was primarily operating. There was quite a bit of that stigma from one of the major gangs in the area, so it was not an attractive place to those types of people. I'm usually more operated with more mundane, though a bit technically advanced individuals.
Well, I doubt it would be impossible for you to adapt to this. There are a number of individuals of this nature, and those that we work against, who are of this nature. Truth be told, one day you may be infiltrating a building as you are used to, fighting, covering fire, or perhaps doing things as you would normally operate. However, another time you may be fighting against a horde of demons. The width and breadth of Aegis's operations are significant. We provide aid wherever we can. And while I am certain we will put you to use wherever you are best fit, there may be situations where you may wish to step up and provide aid where you are not as familiar.
Nothing would make me happier. Well, that's not true, but...
Happiness is incredibly subjective and can change from moment to moment. That being said, given your experiences with working with these other squads, you would say that you can work within a team sufficiently?
Correct.
Of course. We, as I said before, have a number of unusual individuals here. A number who use more modern, advanced technologies, traditional weaponry, and ballistics. But we also have a number of individuals who wield magic and other supernatural forces. You will likely need to adapt to working with such individuals, though I am certain most of them will be happy to teach you as best they can and help you get to know them. Well then. I asked before if you are safe outside of this station. Do you have a place to stay?
No, I don't.
I see. Given the nature of your arrival here and your situation, we have rooms here available. They are ordinarily made for our agents to use as they are hired, not just recruited. However, in your circumstance, I would much rather make certain that you are kept safe in a place that is not going to put you at risk. For the time being, I will provide you asylum here. Given the nature of this company that you claimed was chasing you even as you arrived here, I would rather see them kept away until we can better assess your situation. Though I cannot guarantee that they will not find out where you have gone and attempt to question us here.
Honestly, I hope they do find out. The organization does not strike me as one who takes too high of risks, such to poke a bear as big as Aegis. Though, I am no mind reader, but...
Perhaps. Though I try to avoid legal battles wherever possible. Here, in the reaches of space and in orbit of the planet, we are afforded some freedoms, shall say. And should they decide to make certain claims as to ownership of you and your body as some form of intellectual property, I have experience in navigating such legal quandaries.
I didn't even think that he would... Of course he would do that. Of course, why wouldn't he?
I am not saying for certain that they would, however. It is something to consider.
I appreciate it.
I have advised a number of individuals, and while I myself am not a practicing lawyer, my knowledge of law practice is rather significant. So to that end, I will try to provide what aid I can, should this occur.
You're
Needless
too
to say,
kind. You're too kind.
you are welcome to stay here, should you wish to. This is an offer I make regardless of whether you decide to accept or are given recruitment. However, it seems rather clear to me that you provide potential value to this organization and its goal. Your fight to be here, to begin with, already shows some amount of determination in your willingness to... how shall we say? Change your lot for the better, and thus attempt to change the lives of others around you.
I appreciate it. You don't know how much that
Bearing
means to me.
tentative additional paperwork, I would like to offer you recruitment in Egypt.
Are you sure? I mean... Okay, thank you. I'll do my best.
That being said, I will do my best to show you around. I'm unfortunately short on time, and as you saw, another individual, the progenitors of this organization, in fact, would like to speak with me. So,
I'm sorry for taking up your time, especially with my issues. I'm sure you have a busy schedule.
it is fine. I set aside a certain amount of time for this.
I appreciate it. And thank you so much for your help. I'll do the best I can.
I look forward to it. If you would follow me.
together. I'll get some help. Finally, I'm somewhere I can make a difference. This can't be happening.
When you get a chance, and you are feeling well enough, I would advise you introduce yourself to some of the others here. We have a number of guests that come by to visit. Friends and family members of our agents. As well as a number of our agents, and one of my children, in fact.
Oh.
You are
Sounds-
welcome to introduce yourself at your leisure. For now, though, I'll show you around. At the very least, show you to where you can stay.
Mhm.
You are already familiar with Athena, the system that helps me in operating and maintaining this facility. Yes?
No, I'm not. I caused quite a scene on my arrival and was rushed to the med
I
bay.
see. They were the system that was vetting your arrival. If
Understood.
you need access to anything here, I would advise you walk up these stairs and simply speak. I will be able to hear you, and if I am able, will respond as soon as I can. However, if I am unavailable, I will find you and respond to your query as soon as I am able.
Understood.
Through this way is part of our training facilities. For the time being, I would advise perhaps against engaging in such activities. However, if you wish to observe our other agents as they work and practice, you are more than welcome to. It may help you to gain a better understanding of what some of our other agents are capable. And I'm certain a number of them will be happy to answer any questions you have.
I will definitely do
follow
that.
me?
I got so nervous there, chat,
These
at
are
the
our
beginning when I came
doors.
back.
My apologies, it's rather lengthy.
Hmm.
We have had a number of guests and agents here, some of which have been here for quite some time.
Really is so many. I never
Try to
imagined
provide
the
them with
station was
ample
this
space
big.
and privacy. Well, when you get a chance, I would implore you take a look outside at the rest of the station. This is only a small part of the station, and I am rather proud of the entire thing itself.
Truly?
This habitable section is specifically used for Aegis.
What are the, if you don't mind me asking, what are the other sections for? I can't imagine too much of a bigger station than this. This already feels monumental.
A number of technical purposes, mostly relating to myself and my children.
Hmm. You're an AI, correct?
Yes, a digital entity.
Mhm.
However, quite sentient. At least as
can
most
im-
would consider it.
Of course they're sentient. They have to be. Right?
You would be
No-
surprised.
With the...
a number of artificial intelligence systems are capable of quite a lot using only the basics of general purpose intelligence.
Oh, wow.
For the time being, you may use this as your living quarters. If there is anything that we can have arranged here for your comfort or convenience, please let me know.
Are you sure? It's a lot.
As I said,
thank you.
I try to provide my agents with ample space and privacy. Otherwise, this would be nothing more than a cramped barracks, and I find that overall, my agents perform better when they are happy and feel well cared for.
Aegis's reputation more than precedes them. I'm amazed to see it.
Admittedly, it is quite expensive, but I have made arrangements for this all to be taken care of.
Sick of working
As for
for those who
your
see
addition
greed as their primary motivating factor. So this is
Yes.
all amazing to me. I'm still in disbelief. I never imagined a room on a station could feel so homely. Let alone have wood
I
paneling
wanted
or
it
wood
to feel
floors.
comfortable. Though a number of our agents have taken to making their own furnishings and arrangements to suit their needs. As I said, we have a number of unusual individuals here upon the station that work for and with Aegis.
Okay, thank you. This is all so much. I'll do my best to make it right.
Yes. As is, I will do my best to make arrangements for maintenance to be performed upon you as soon as possible. However, this may take some time, and as I am certain you are already aware, the engineering in this may be a bit difficult. It will take some time. Starting from nothing is rarely quick. That being said, we have a number of very capable engineers and tech-savvy individuals who I'm certain would be happy to take a look at things for you. Though I would advise to at least set some boundaries with some of them. They can get a
plan
little
to.
overzealous sometimes. They get
I
very
have some
excited
misgivings to overzealous
by the
techies.
prospects of new software and hardware. If at any point in time you wish for me to take a look at something, please let me know. My time is limited during most days. However, I am happy to try to set aside some time to look at things personally. You feel that our agents here are unable to work through things adequately.
Forgot to turn my sniper back on. No. Understood. I'll try not to poke you too much, but I would have.
This is
I appreciate it. Jinx.
However, the sooner that we are able to get you into an operational status, the sooner you can assist us during a deployment. And the sooner we can try to set about solving the quandary of your missing sibling and attempt to clear things up with this other company.
I will spend the time where I will spend my downtime writing a report on what I've already covered and where I've already searched and anything I have about her whereabouts. I plan to help as much as possible. Jeez.
Thank you. I would be happy
Thank you.
to look over this information. That being said, there is only one other location that if you wish to see, I am happy to show you. However, if you are feeling as though it would be best for you to find the space here as comfortably as you can in your own time, you may visit it.
I'd prefer. Sorry. I'd like to see the rest of the station if that's possible and go socialize afterwards.
Very well.
What are those blue and green? Are those holograms or what are those on the ceiling? What was it? Purple? Yes, it's purple.
These or the lines?
In the middle of the hallway, crossing on the ceiling.
Those are my compromise, so to speak.
Your
Many of our
compliment.
agents have grown tired of walking up and down these hallways. Unfortunately, it is somewhat necessary given the current layout of the station. They assist in more rapid transport, though I would caution you, they can be a bit quick for most people's comfort. And a number of them still continue to walk as they would like.
I see one such example right now.
Hello, Mr. Saburo.
Good evening. Sorry if I'm interrupting.
Simply showing around one of our new recruits.
So I've seen.
She will be staying here for a time.
Perfect.
Miss
there's
Katherine,
actually-
this is Sunichi Saburo, one of our core agents. He has been here for some time.
My name is Shinichi Saburo. I'm a field agent here for Aegis. It's a pleasure to meet you, but please just call me Sen.
Son, you said?
I was just... Sen, yeah. I was actually just telling the others, I'm going to be crashing here tonight, since I'm having morning training with Hezekiah Sensei. So I may as well make breakfast for everyone while I'm here. If you're up by about 9:30, there'll be a bowl of something on the counter. Do you have any,
That sounds wonderful. My name is Katherine. Nice to meet you. New recruit, as Hyper's already mentioned.
Hired on your first visit, eh?
Unless
that
I-
the
I
interview
think
in
I had-
action that you guys were doing then?
Yes.
Yeah. Got the full tour, interview, and your first trip to medical all done on your first go. You
I'm
go up
completing
to
all the
speed
check
around here?
boxes. Yeah, gotta check every box.
Hitting core by tomorrow night.
Speed running to
You-
officer. No, I'm kidding.
Doing okay? From Junie's own mouth, you were operational, but I'm not sure. Did you guys get a good look at you when they were limping you in.
I'm mobile.
Sorry, it's
And
probably too fresh to talk about.
it's all right. I'm sure people are talking about my arrival. I did cause quite a scene.
We're inquisitive. Comes with the job.
Given the nature of the living arrangements here, gossip does become a commonality among many of our agents, to varying degrees.
If you are staying here as a resident, that would give you access to some of the comms, though. Actually, no, both of the comms, since you're hired. So you actually have more access to this place than me now. Wait, no, I'm allowed to go to the lab on my own. I'm a big kid.
Yes, that was something I was going to mention. The laboratories that you were interviewed in, normally those are off limits to all non-court agents. However, with supervision, if you need something down there or wish to access equipment, you may request to do so.
Understood.
I'm pretty sure.
Do I
it's
request through
less
you or any
about making
officer?
sure where you don't do mad science down there, and more so that we're responsible with the equipment and know how to use it.
I'd prefer to stay out of the lab, so there shouldn't be an issue for me.
Yeah, same. I don't understand how anything down there works. So I'll be honest, my little... If you are curious, ask, and I'll show you. I know how to write reports. That's about it.
I'm sure everything will look sufficiently advanced, and I will lack all understanding of it.
There's those big spinny turbine things that make a really cool sound, and they're pretty to look at, but it's just like, Word of advice: don't put your hand in it.
I'll try not to.
Got him. Okay, dark humor it is.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know if I should mention it or not. I was trying to avoid looking.
Well, the fact that you got my name before you asked about it already gives you points over most.
Mhm.
So, long story short, I'll give you the same deal I give everybody else. The more of a big deal you make this, the more of a big deal I'll make it on you.
Understood.
Simple as?
Simple as.
So, what'd they apply for? Field agent. Doesn't sound like the labs. So medic's still on the table though.
Field agent.
All right. Got a style? So I'm taking up your night for just hellos.
It is fine.
Yes,
That
I got a
being
style.
said, I was intending on showing them to one of my prides and joys aboard this station.
Been to the garden yet?
Perhaps you would like to show them
Garden?
yourself?
I wouldn't want
Or
to
perhaps
rob
you
you
are
of the
too
joy
tired.
of it.
I understand. Well,
I'd gladly
you do
come
not
along
mind.
still.
yes. Sadly, I have another individual who needs to speak with me tonight.
Mm.
And I am ill-afforded much time to stand around and talk,
Is
unfortunately.
it the redhead
much as I would
or
like to.
the ex-Navy officer?
The redhead, whose name is Ashanera, or just
That's
Asha
what it
for
was.
short.
Sorry.
I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. Oh, are you coming? Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh yeah, I love the garden.
I don't know.
I didn't want to rob the boss of showing off her pride and joy, though. I feel like that's fair.
Garden, huh?
As I said, I am quite proud of it. Took quite a bit of work.
Sorry, what was your
And
name
after
again?
the
Catherine?
Catherine, yes. You can call me Cat.
Nailed it.
Mhm.
Kathy.
No, Cat. Just Cat or Catherine.
Okay, fine. One nickname or no nickname. Got it. See, that lasted like a whole week for Tibbers.
Tibbers? Is that another agent?
Tiberius.
Hmm. Oh, he's the one who
Tiberius
helped
Tibbers
perform
Tibbs.
maintenance on me.
Names.
Yeah, it's a long story.
Logged?
What?
It's better if you're in the middle.
I had a joke there, but I don't think I could say it. What?
This part never gets old.
I don't remember the last time I had goosebumps. Now that I think about it. I didn't even know I could anymore. This is all real.
It is.
It's not synthetic.
And freshest air you'll breathe in a while.
At least if you have been spending a majority of your time in Zafira leading up to this time.
Yes, forgive me.
And
for
other
trying to
hellholes.
sneak in with me.
I don't remember. Summer camp, maybe? The last time I saw any greenery like this.
These plants are not native to this plane. as I said, supernatural beings are a frequent thing that we encounter. And one of our sponsors, an individual who was willing to assist us when we were at a low point in Aegis' history, wanted to experiment to see if a number of plants could exist outside their home plane in an environment such as this that is far disconnected from anything on the planet above.
How do you even support this much? The water you need or the energy requirements of space, it's just...
Have you looked out the window yet?
What, window?
I'll show them out the window in the lobby.
I doubt they had a good chance to get a look,
How does it feel
given
to be
their
down, by the way?
speedy risks.
What? What do you mean?
I'll show them out the window.
Yes.
Trust me, she's got it covered.
This place keeps amazing me.
Hmm.
I can't believe it.
A pop quiz and a piece of advice while
Okay.
we're here.
Yes.
Do you remember what the, what's the word? The plaque by the terminal says? Towards the front?
Of the room?
The entrance.
No.
To the station.
At
By
the
stairs,
entrance?
where
No, I
I
don't believe I got a
told you could come and speak if you needed to come and communicate
Piece
with
of
me.
advice or something to do in here.
I was quite rushed in, so unless it was visible from the door and I just missed it, I
I'll have two
probably
stops
didn't
in
see
Oakwood
it.
They have yet to be able to heed its advice.
then.
That
I
This
think
is
being
something I
this
should
would
know.
need it.
Aside from asking that you, of course, do not damage the plants here. Those specific groupings of blue flowers there glow. I would ask that you be very quiet near them. Perhaps try to keep your speech to a whisper. One of our spellcasters enchanted that area to try to help minimize any sort of damages caused by anyone being too particularly loud. However, we hope not to risk testing the efficacy of any such enchantments. These flowers are particularly sensitive to noise and sound. They are
Understood.
quite endangered.
Most people come in here to relax anyway, so.
It's probably
Yes.
best I avoid them until I have my neural issues fixed then. But
This would
They are
be most
beautiful.
appreciated. The other ones, however, you are welcome to sit by, though I ask perhaps be cautious.
file
They
this
are
right
small. Yes. The smaller blue glowing ones dotted around the garden are
oh,
not
like the
sensitive.
Okay,
Yes.
understood. I'll do my best to minimize or do no harm to any of the plants here.
Thank
They
you.
are
As I said, this garden is my pride and joy. It's taken a long time to get it into a stable state. And after the last
Beautiful.
time, it was damaged by an individual. Reseeding everything and trying to get it to grow again was quite difficult. But I'm quite fond of it. That being
It's
said,
like a favorite spot.
if you do not have any other questions, I would like to go and speak with that individual you saw before. Before it gets any later.
I do not have any questions, no. And if any should come up, I will go to what was the name of the terminal? It was
Most just call it the terminal.
the terminal. Okay, understood. Or I will find an
Boss's
officer. I'll
office.
do my best not to take up too much
The
of
Ring
your
of
time
Judgment.
after how thoughtful you've
It
been.
is not the ring of judgment.
Again, thank you so much for your help and for your understanding.
Of course. We look forward to working with you.
And I you. Thank you.
Enjoy your evening, ma'am. I hope the rest of your business goes smoothly.
And yours. Rest well.
I'll be good. I'll try to answer what questions I can for them. Shall I?
Give me another minute.
Yeah, take your time.
This is amazing.
You're gonna be living here, right?
Yeah. Iris was...
Well, if you end up
She is
getting
much
sent
too
off
kind
on,
for someone with such privilege. She is much too kind. She offered me a place in the station.
refugee status, eh?
I think that would be the best term for it, yes.
Standard package, actually. You'd be one of 3 or 4 refugees right now. Lucy, you'll see her running around. Tiefling girl, Red. She's been one of our active. What's the word? Her case is shut, but she's reacclimating to normal life.
Understood. It's actually comforting to know that I'm not such a unique situation. It's less of a burden on my shoulder.
Ogged up then. That makes sense.
Yeah, I have been... I don't want to get too into it, but I've been living city from city, warehouse to warehouse for the past while I
Helps you
search
find
for
work,
something.
right?
Say again?
It helps you find work, right? The augments.
I would say my employment is perhaps too wanted by certain individuals, so I don't really see it that way.
Got you. What was the name of those jackasses down by waterfront? Maelstrom. Careful going by waterfront if you ever find yourself down in the city.
Maelstrom?
Oh,
I've never been to waterfront. Where is that?
I live in a place called Sphera. I'm in the more industrial side of town. On the other end, the waterfront, where all the boats and stuff come in. It's a lot more active for gangs. At least they're, well, I can't say more active, but they're bolder. Maelstrom is a gang of scavengers, ways to put it, and they don't wait for you to be done with it.
Understood. I was just in Saphira, actually. I'm not a native, so I don't exactly know where, like, in terms of local lingo it was.
Do you know where you were at?
Not specifically. I was more just looking everywhere I could. I could get back to you. I could view my logs.
Your logs? I mean, if you can just give a description, I could probably narrow it down.
Lots of warehouses. It was pretty low. There was it felt like under the city. I was kind of porting around, trying to get used to the area. I had mostly just arrived in Saphira, trying to get my bearings, trying to find someone. It was a lot of warehouses.
Was there
kind
a
of
guy
more
in a
industrial.
brown robe and a big metal walking stick?
I don't recall seeing them. No. It was pretty empty. Where I ended up hiding out. Not that it helped me.
Well, the only place that came to mind for me right away was a place called Bayo 9.
I can't
it's
say
actually
I'm
in the
familiar with
neighborhood
the
of
name.
where I live, but I've never been myself. You try the zipline yet? I can't partake,
No,
but...
I was warned about them, but no.
Well, so long as you don't panic and stick the landing, you should be fine. But, be my guess.
I'm used to... Is it the speed, or the nausea, or what takes people off guard?
Some people get... If you end up No, you're fine. The big thing is once you are on it, focus on just keeping your gaze straight ahead. If you start trying to look around, it gets really swervy, and that typically gets people. It's easier to reach on the low part right there by the door.
I'll walk
It'll
with
zip
you.
you all the way across.
I'll walk with you.
All
It's-
right.
I'll give it a
For
shot some
someone
other
who-
time, but with my
For
current
someone
state,
who was just injured, probably a bad idea. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I've been having
happened
episodes
to,
where I black out a little, and I don't want that to happen on the realm.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay. Got it.
Mhm. I appreciate the warning, though.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Honestly,
I'd hate to.
only 2 ways that you're going to end up, or 3 ways that you're going to end up hurting yourself is jumping off the zip line too early and not sticking the landing, tripping and breaking your nose on the floor, or being really dumb in the sim, and even though that won't stick. So,
I'm going to play it safe until my repairs are complete and I am able to return to active. Well, not return, but engage in missions. I don't want to cause any more
I'm just
mishaps
gonna ask
or
straight up,
issues.
just so I don't end up like being impolite by intentionally. I'm hearing a lot of terms like operational, repairs, engage. Are you ogged or are you just synth?
It's complicated. I'm
Biopod, brain jar, brain scan.
I'd rather it not. I gotta watch my terminology a bit. I was born human, and let's just say that is not the case anymore. I don't.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Like bionic lady. We can rebuild her. We have the technology. Faster, stronger. Better than ever before.
And hopefully no less human.
What was the sound effects that they did in that? It's an old show.
I was never a TV show person.
I watch a lot of shows, just whatever pops up towards the end of my day. I can't really do much for hobbies these days, and training isn't exactly a thing I should do all the time, so typically I end up either doing meal prep, cleaning the house, or just watching TV.
Sounds familiar. I did a lot of the housework before, and it was satisfying.
Any hobbies?
I'm caring for her.
I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow afternoon, so if you need anything, I can grab you odds and ends. And I guarantee it won't be the weirdest thing. One of the things on the list is a sports bra, so...
No, just some pasta.
Not for me.
Some bronze cut pasta, and maybe some tomato sauce and some other... I'm sure the rest
if you
of it's
just
already...
need like a marinara or a meat sauce, I guarantee that's already in the fridge.
Okay.
Right. Here we are.
But,
Your
oh yeah, the
first point of study.
the test question I missed. What was it?
Okay.
Smell the roses and stop and smell the roses. Okay. Was that what you were referencing?
Yep. Piece of advice that works very good in the garden.
I do not believe he works in the
I'll be sure to take it to heart.
Good. You're not gonna get anywhere if you just rush forward. You're only gonna trip. Take your time. And believe it or not, the people here are gonna be a lot more helpful than you give them credit for. So, quick question: are you the sort who gets dizzy,
Not particularly, no.
motion sick?
As long as I can keep
Sweet.
my eyes on the horizon every once in a while.
That
I
will
grew up
not
in a
be
port
hard.
city. I'm really somewhat familiar with seasickness.
So, this part's really easy to spoil for yourself. But bear with me and just trust the process, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, kitchen, med bay. To my understanding, you're already acquainted. The
Yes.
kitchen is stocked and cleaned each night by the droids. There's like little Roomba-looking guys.
Okay. Oh,
they're really
that's
helpful,
Roomba.
actually.
They're
Yeah,
mindless,
like,
right? Or do they?
Whoa. Technically, how do I word this? Miss Hybris, this is her home, and we are guests. She's everywhere.
Oh, it's literally hybrid. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, this is all her. I don't know
That's
about the little
amazing.
guys. I don't know if they're autonomous or if she. I'm sure she like loosely is connected, like on the same network or something. But you know, it is what it is. It's smarter than I am. Probably not the best person to ask. But yeah, the kitchen will always be cleaned, but it's always polite if you clean up after yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That said,
Clean kitchen is a clean house, is what my mom always used to say.
the state of your home reflects the state of your mind.
Exactly.
Behold.
So, oh, what?
We can go upstairs if it helps you get a better view of the big blue
There's
jewel.
I can actually see it over there too. That's
So the upside down part.
huh.
Yeah, now you're starting to notice the difference in gravity.
Yeah.
The station is always spinning. To us in here,
Spinning?
it's not really noticeable. Yeah. That's how that's how the gravity is simulated. It spins at a very particular speed. To us in here, it's not really noticeable. From the outside, it's really fast.
Where are we over?
Depends on where we are in orbit.
That's.
That changes depending on the
I
time.
see how you mean that's trippy. I mean, it's not really making me nauseous, but messing with my head a little.
Looks like right now, I think that's Africa.
Hard to tell with the cloud coverage. I was never the best at geography. I can't even name every. I can't even name every state or
Yeah,
anything.
as you can see, the portion of the station that we have access to, Aegis, is only one of those little buildings. The rest is Mrs. Hybris's work. Businesses, facilities, everything she does to make sure that we stay in business.
All of this is for Aegis. All for the mission. Is that right? Or?
I'm sure. I suppose. I can't guarantee it, but that's my
It's
understanding.
still
of it.
amazing that there's so much
in
dedication
every
involved into this.
Emergency she can probably think of. The ships, the docks, Tibbers' garage. The hangar is accessible if you're a gearhead, by the way.
No, I'd rather stay away.
Do yourself.
Mechanics have left a bad taste in my mouth.
Fair. I suppose. I'm not a fan of doctors myself, so I get it.
Yeah, very, very similar idea. Okay, sorry, I'm getting enraptured. This is just too
No,
much. I've
I'm
never
good.
even left my city
Hi,
until all
welcome
this.
to the whole point. Enjoy your moment, please. I'm just getting memories of treasure over here. Wanderlust is always fun. I think you're the tour number 10 I've given. Something like that.
Maybe one day I'll be giving tours.
I can stay up for about another hour or so if you just need someone to talk to.
I wouldn't want to hog your time. I've already got such a
I
mess.
just offered. Don't even worry about it. If you have questions, I'm here to help.
I think I'm just kind of
I'm
overwhelmed
curious
right
about
now.
you.
It's a lot.
Well,
This is...
you have the garden.
Mm.
Have you had anything to eat? Do you need to?
I don't remember the last thing I ate that wasn't street scrap. I don't really need to eat too much these days. I don't mean literal street scrap. I mean like kebabs
I'm
off
feeding
like
you.
a pot, like a stand.
Allergies?
None. I mean,
Yep. Dietary preferences.
it'd be quite the slap in the face if I still had allergies after all this.
I never know. Dietary preferences.
Preferences. Ooh, how in depth are you getting with the snack?
Vegan, vegetarian.
Oh no, nothing like that.
Are
Nothing
you
of the
on any
sort.
kind of diet? Do you hate
No.
olives?
No, I don't hate olives. I've
Sweet.
come to appreciate food.
Do you prefer a baked good? How do I put this? Do you
Ooh.
like pie, hot or cold?
I'm not really a pie person, actually. I've never really had one.
Good.
My parents, when they
Okay.
cooked,
I know
were very
exactly what I'm
focused on
giving you.
Italian. We were a very Italian and French family in terms of.
Monsieur?
Mm-mm. Only common.
Fair. I only got the 2. Here,
Oh, I'm lagging.
it's Hezekiah's brownies.
Oh,
I'm not sure if you... Lucy's been going crazy for them. I don't have too much sugar, so I've only had 1. There you go. You want to sit down before you go on the rest? I gave you a few.
yeah, sure.
You want milk?
Sure, yeah,
Yeah, sit down.
that'd
I
be
got you.
wonderful. Chat, I haven't looked at you in 2 hours, and I don't care.
Good this late.
I need to find my seat. Oh, these have chairs. Okay, hopefully you guys have been able to hear me. I have not looked at OBS or Discord this entire time.
Big tall glass. Wash that down with. Feel better?
Yeah,
Welcome aboard, recruit.
thank you.
Well, if you're living here, that means you're going to be running into Lucy.
Lucy?
And, yeah, the tiefling girl I mentioned. Or, one of our other refugees. She's starting to get more social, and to be honest, could use more feminine role models.
I don't know if I'm the best role model these days.
You're someone who
try to
she
get
can
her.
have girl talk and talk about how you do your hair and how you braid it.
I'll give her. I'll hit her up as soon as I'm situated.
Trust me, she's not going to be much of a judge.
Mhm.
She's been through a lot.
What was her name again? Lucy?
Lucy, yeah. Chose it herself.
Huh. Okay. I need to brush up my social skills a little.
Don't worry. She's like easy mode.
Feels like freshman year all over again.
It's almost like it's your first day. Imagine.
Whoa, who would have
Welcome, noob.
guessed?
Gotta be bad at something before you can get good at it. Your willingness to persevere and your passion to learn, that makes you advance.
Yeah.
I am enough.
God. This kind of just hit me.
Mm-hmm. About the milk?
No. No. Just... I don't remember.
Letting your guard down?
Yeah. It's a lot.
I guarantee you.
Just
you'll
minutes
still do
before my interview, I was
Wouldn't say minutes. You were in medical for a good hour.
Was I? Time kind of escapes me these days. Hopefully it's not a hopefully it's not a mental or whatever the term is for me. Yeah.
Losing track of time is...
I forgot something!
You're supposed to be in bed.
I know I forgot something! I forgot my
What?
water bottle!
Lucy. Yo.
Yes.
Say hi. You got a new roommate.
Roomy?
Not your room, but, you know.
I'm Katherine. Nice to meet you.
I know the horns give a striking resemblance, but we're not related.
I wouldn't have
Nice
guessed.
to meet you.
See? You did pretty good on the second go. You know. She'll be joining us for breakfast in the morning.
I look forward to it.
Make sure you look good. It's gonna be 4 or 5 of us, so make sure you wash your hair proper this time.
If you need help,
I'm not
I'll
gonna be alone.
contribute.
Hmm?
I cooked for my family.
Help me.
So if you need help
Oh,
cooking or
God, I thought
anything,
you were offering up. Never mind.
help what?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah, sure. If you want to help me cook in the morning, I won't say no.
It'd be a good return
been
to
there.
form.
Okay. Brush up on those life skills before you start brushing up on your gear. Go to bed.
Okay.
Have a good night, kid.
Night.
That's
That's her.
Lucy.
Yeah. She's very active.
She's come a
She an
very
agent?
long way. No, she's fully a refugee, civilian. I think the term is my ward.
Underage as well, then? Makes sense.
No, she's in her 20s, but it's hard to
Oh.
tell. She's regressed. She's catching up quick, asking a lot of questions. This
That's
time next
fun.
year, she's probably going to be on the right track. Probably get her, finally out of the bird cage and out in the world. If it takes that long. Out in the street, she's not good to be without supervision yet. But here on station, she's places her home. And that's if she actually wants to leave.
Do you think she has aspirations to be an agent or something? We're here.
Her goal right now seems to be,
I want to be strong like Shinichi.
which I have mixed feelings about.
She looks up to you then. Quite a lot,
Yeah, well,
from what it sounds like.
it's a stacked deck in favor of me. I was the one who found her in her situation. She was a runaway slave. And I saw her with the manacles and torn up clothes. It was really worn into her wrists. That's the markings you probably noticed.
Are they still out
asked-
there?
The case is cold. From what we can tell, after we hit a couple of their facilities, we never caught them. But there's been no more signs of victims. Hezekiah and I,
People just can't stop ruining each other's lives.
I think we saved a total of 50. Ages were really mixed. But she's safe as she's gonna be.
Save those you can.
And if her past ever does pop back up again, well, I guarantee there's a lot of people who will definitely put that back in its place. But it's been completely quiet.
I'll be first in line, should they be found.
That easy to get you signed on, eh? Aren't you ready to jump on the bandwagon? We're in to go.
People who take advantage of others like that are the worst of scum.
Focus on being able to stand on your own feet first. If you're going to be an agent, rule number 1 is self-care. Rule number 2 is emotional well-being. Well, yes, we won't fire you for having a bad day. If they think that you're emotionally unsound, that makes you dangerous to other people,
Liability on
especially
the
for
mission.
helping people. Then again, if your team understands that, they can still consent to you being on it. It's up to your team leader.
How are missions structured then? Is it like a officer in charge and everyone else follows their orders? It wasn't too familiar.
What we get is mostly SOSs. There's a few missions that we plan in advance, like sting operations or if we get a request from one of our sponsors. I'm not a fan of one in particular, don't mind me. Essentially, there'll be a bulletin for jobs as they come. Sometimes we get a few days warning, some days it's just, hey, who's on station right now? You're going.
Is there choice
Hybris
involved? Or if you're called, do you
Mm.
need to...
Everyone signs up, and we send a core team of 4 or 5, depending. From there, typically the most senior agent, or if there's a specialist for whatever is going on, they're deemed the team leader. And team leader gets final say over who gets to remain on the job. We get torn up, we get bruised, and no amount of you saying, I can keep going, I'm stronger than this. If anything, that just pisses them off. Keep a cool head, be honest, you'll be fine. You got nothing to prove, you already have the job.
The job is helping people. Okay.
Some of us have better track records than others. if you're ever on a job where I'm in charge, well, sorry.
What do you mean? You seem like you'd be a great leader.
I'm a good fighter. The only reason I get put in charge every now and then is my seniority. That or my people skills.
You have compassion,
Self
from what I've noticed. And I feel like that's
empathetic
undervalued.
is the word I'd use. But at the same time, sometimes I feel a little too strongly. I get carried away. I'll admit that.
Do some of these missions... I mean, I can't imagine Aegis taking a mission or Hybris accepting a mission that is morally nebulous or anything of the sort. But it sounds like it's not that simple, I'm guessing.
Missions that Hybris selects and accepts will always be above board and legal. Or, if it's not legal, she's bending it for a good reason. A sponsor that we have, name of Mr. McKay.
Wait,
If
sponsors and rich, like, corporations can put forward missions separate from
Can.
Hybris?
it's still processed through our channel, and if you want to do mercenary work on your own time, you're free to. Just don't let it bleed over.
Never.
I'm registered
done
as
doing
a
that.
mercenary for Guardian District, but that's more so just in case I get in a street fight. Can do a citizen's arrest that way. Being a registered bounty hunter makes the process a lot easier than just a civilian who kicks some guy's ass.
That's useful to know.
I'm a bit of an easy mark when I'm going on my grocery runs. At least people like to think I am.
At least people think that way. Give them quite the surprise, I'm guessing. How does that work? I've no. Fuck. Sorry.
You hit
Every-
4-4 or something? What was that?
I don't know exactly, but it's something something wrong with my neural setup. It's just from lack of maintenance. As soon as someone's assigned and I have time, it should be fixed. It won't be an issue.
System update and quick defrag and you'll be good to go?
I don't know if it's as simple as that.
Well.
I'm kind of a one-off.
My phone starts acting really weird when I swipe off of letting it patch for a few days, so...
I would be incredibly surprised if there were any updates for me.
I mean, individual parts.
As far as I'm aware, everything on me is bespoke.
You full custom?
I wouldn't
Shit, what
describe
a
it that
guy.
positively, but yes.
No, it's very much more